independent and dependent variable practice scenario. Make sure you know what you're doing. Then you'll be able to finish this one and the next one. So, quick review. If you remember, I'm just setting up so I can circle and draw things. Independent, we said, starts with the letter I. So when you're reading these scenarios, think of it as the thing that I change if I'm doing the experiment. That works really well for some people. Other people like to think just of the dependent variable first and think that's the thing being measured in the experiment. All right. Since it's our first practice, we're going to have multiple choice columns for the independent and dependent variable. Make it a little easier to start. The next assignment that you work on, you won't have that there to help you. But by then you should be good. All right, scenario 1 here. A cow is given a growth hormone and then compared to another cow that was not given a growth hormone. Both cows were weighed at 2 years. So for this first problem, I'm going to go with finding the independent first. And then the next one we'll see dependent first and see which one you like better. So again, with independent, what did I change if I was the person doing this experiment? Did I give a growth hormone to a cow and not the other? Or did I make a cow weigh a certain weight at 2 years of age? Well, I could definitely give them a growth hormone, but I cannot make a cow weigh 600 pounds or 800 pounds. So since I can give them the growth hormone, I is independent, so A would be right for that. How do we find the dependent variable? We said that's the thing that I would measure in the experiment, or I'm trying to solve for or find. Well, in this case, what am I measuring? I'm measuring the cow's weight, so that would be the dependent variable. All right, for number 2, I'm going to cross this off. I'm going to look for the dependent variable first. Some people are good at finding independent first, some dependent. You pick which one works for you better and just stick with it. So number 2 here, we said the mosquito repellent is sprayed on one arm and the other arm is not sprayed. The number of mosquito bites is counted after 2 hours. Remember, when we're looking at dependent, we said dependent is what I'm measuring. What is being measured in this experiment? If we look at this last sentence, it says the number of mosquito bites is counted or measured. So that would be our dependent variable. Dependent is what we measure, mosquito bites. Independent, well, really, it's the only other thing that changes, but we can still go by our pattern. Independent starts with I, so what do I change? Well, it says mosquito repellent is sprayed on one arm, not the other. So I'm spraying the repellent on one arm. I'm not on the other, so that is my independent variable. And you're going to finish off the same pattern, either looking for dependent first or independent first. Finish this off, check how you did, and then work on the next assignment.